we settle the score. Yeah, it's time we settle the score. Come on, are you ready? Let's go. I got this hunger inside of me, a vicious vendetta that won't ever let up. It's bringing the fire up out of me. I come alive for the rivalry. I hear the talk, but that ain't enough. I'm about to pull the rug on your bluff. I'm fresh out of mercy, you out of luck. Yeah, I stand on my rep and I back it up. Turn up the drama, let's set it off. I'm like a beast on the battleground. This kingdom ain't built for the both of us. I'm on my way to come knock you down. Let's go!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Inkslayer Artshow. And damn, that riff in the intro is awesome.
Yeah.
Every time that riff starts, I'm starting headbanging in the background, oh, wow. So, hello, everybody in the chat. We got Get Off My Lawn from saying Eastern. Yes, Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Beacon are on the same time zone. makes everything easier. And sometimes we have Scotsman joining in. So he's 3 hours in the back for, in the past for us.
Yep. And today is the start of daylight savings time, so.
True.
Got to adjust my time.
We're gonna meet somewhere in between for 2 hours. Not early. Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the music.
All right.
And here's the page I'm working on for the epilogue of Planet 69, where you get to meet Defcon and get to see what the Federation troops look like a bit. As you can see, giant robots and mechs, so it's very interesting. And I'm not saying more about it. I've been keeping that in the dark for a while, just hinting at them. At you. Well, bless you. What's up, Coleman? And now we're not, and by the way, like I said yesterday, we're not, even with Inkslayer, we're not streaming on the Twitch anymore. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And I'm working on getting to be able to stream on Rumble soon. But I'm only to 16 followers so far on 100. I think I'm going to have to pay the $10 to give that boost. That's it, mon jeune. Good to hear. Like I was telling Beacon before, I've been feeling sick for the last week. It's kind of like getting a body flu, but you feel fine, which was pretty goddamn weird, but I'm feeling better today. Sleep, vitamins. God damn it. And then, a little bit of supplement. Humans are a marvelous piece of engineering.
Yeah.
We have a body that likes to that resist and fight my viruses. It's kind of fucked up.
You mean we have immune systems? What?
What's that? I'm sure that's not scientific.
Yeah, trust the science, man. Bigot.
And right now we were listening to the the music we usually listen to, but I also have the cyberpunk one after.
Nice.
Hey, I like to switch it up. I don't just listen to metal.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, that page that Beacon was working on, if you're on Facebook, go check it out. He shared it. It's on my wall and his.
Yep. First page I've drawn and colored that will be appearing in my comic.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I just color and write.
Yeah, and we decided to do an experiment, and it worked out pretty sweet. So.
Yeah. Yeah, when I wrote that post, I almost forgot. I almost said, "This is the page I worked. This first page I worked on completely myself." I was like, "Oh wait, no, that makes me seem like a bit." I didn't do that. I didn't do the layouts. I guess I got to give you some credit there. Jeez.
Well, thank you. Very appreciated. Yeah. If you're new to this, me and Beacon have been a team for quite a while. Got rid of that immune system.
Yeah.
You were sick. Could not tell. You had the same cardboard charisma and personality as usual. Well, thank you. And we call that mirroring, but I'm just saying. Welcome to the stream picture. But it's the reason why there was no morning stream on Friday. Because dude, I couldn't sleep. I was up till like, dude, 10:30. It was one of those where I can't sleep. Okay, I'm gonna stream at 11, and then,
Yeah. Oh,
then
man.
all of a sudden you start shutting down. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, no, not happening. God damn it.
Yeah, the last few Fridays when you did do the stream, I would sort of get the notification that you had the link in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even notice it this week because the store I was working on Friday, the power went out.
Okay.
So this is like, that sort of distracted me, so I didn't even notice it when it would have started.
Oh, dude, I didn't even share it in the thing. I was thinking of starting to set up everything, and then my body shut down, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I've learned one thing: when your body's telling you to go to bed, you should listen.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between being tired and going "fuck you," and your body going, "I'm shutting you down now." That's a good one. No matter how loudly you can say "fuck you" to your body, I can say it "fuck you" louder. By the way, yesterday I started shopping on Shopify to see for the crowdfunding which one would be better to use eventually. I'm not liking what's been happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the campaigns being blacklisted or.
But I wouldn't say blacklisted or whatever. It's just what they're saying. It's after a certain time of being on, people don't have to find it in your search anymore. And I'm like, come on, what's the point of a search? I mean, that's just stupid. No matter what it is, like. I can understand like in demand, not being, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have to understand that they have right now. There's a lot of people since they did the in-demand keeping their in-demand stores for years up. So that takes a lot of room when you think about it, processing room, and it's still there. So I'm guessing,
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that a running campaign, that's totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a free platform. They take money. I did not enjoy being weirdly flagged out of nowhere when it was, the end of funding. I've been talking about it for a while, but most people, backers, express the fact that they didn't like the idea, but now they're more open to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And me protecting the info of my backers, it's important as well. So that's why I've been doing some research. Because there's apps for it, but I'm also checking the possibility of making my own. But I'm not a coder.
Yeah.
What's been happening, like we were just saying, like there's certain campaigns that just are not findable on search, that you need the direct link to find them. But it's technically a type of shadow banning that people are saying. But technically, what it is there's so many campaigns now. Like there's more in-demand campaign that there's actual live campaign. So I'm guessing that has to affect a bit, and it's you have to keep it up on your servers. Me, I think that what they should do help is you should not be able to keep an in-demand store more than a year. And me, one of the things I'm doing, and I've been very vocal about it since Tales from the Adverse 1, I'm slowly thinking of not doing any more in-demand at all. Just running a campaign and running a second chance campaign. And the experiment I've been putting on the experiments ever since Tales from the Adverse 1. And I applied it even more drastically with Tales from the Adverse 2. I shut down the campaign 3 months after, I think it was. And boom.
Yeah.
And now that the mailing list is up for the second chance campaign, get in, go sign up. There's something fun for people that want to back again. And if you don't back again, you're not really losing anything, because I'm not doing anything really new other than a bookmark.
Mm-hmm.
We have James Olsen. What's up? And the fact that right now, it could be guns, could be bloody, could be too sexy for them. And it's pretty much on any side that they want to flag you on, because, me, a little butt shot on a freaking video on YouTube that was shared there got me flagged and got me, to wait an extra month and a half of my money. It was stupid. But you see campaigns that have way worse on it, and they keep going. I'm pretty sure you can still find a vibrator on it. Or, pump a dick at 3,000.
I swear, that's not my bag.
And, quick question for people in the chat. If you read Blood Hunt, should it stay in black and white, or would you like to have a colored edition? Kind of curious. Or maybe a spot colored. Because I've been thinking of doing a reprint with little tweaks and an extra 20-something pages of year one. 1 year after Blood Hunt. Which sets up, kind of links and sets up everything for the sequel and everything. And, also the crossover.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually we definitely have to have a crossover. Right, Beacon?
Oh, our stuff crossing over? We'll take it away.
Come on, it needs to happen. Like, Nat needs to meet that dwarf.
Yeah.
At least. At least. We have to find. We're gonna find a way. Make it work. We come up with Intergalactus.
Yeah.
Come on. Intergalactus shows up. Wait. There you go. I think we have the premise. We need to keep that in mind. It's called Intergalactus, the crossover. He goes around and he doesn't just eat planets, he devours entire universes and galaxies. And he goes in a bit like Rick and Morty and goes, "Show me what you got." Come on, we make it a freaking fun thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Would love to see a colored version. No, but like good colors.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the first one to say that I want like one of the first thing with Blood Hunt that we didn't reach was to make the book. It was gonna be black and red.
Yeah.
So there was gonna be red, like for blood and stuff, and we didn't get there. Would have been fun though.
Yeah. No,
It's a bit too high, yeah.
I always try to place angle it down more, but got my dog in here with me. Come on. Oh, no.
Well, you need to fire the cameraman.
Yeah, exactly.
He's doing a shitty job. It's not your fault. No, there's just a certain limit you can train your dog and cat to do shit.
Yeah.
So, I guess Lobo's going back to the circus.
Yep, exactly. But he's trying to train me right now. I think he knows what he wants. I'll be right back. I think he needs to take a shit.
Okay. It's a Federation cleaning crew.
Okay.
The camera view on the screen. What's wrong about it? It is flip. It is flip backwards. See? Is that what you meant? You talk about his screen hiding his work. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe you could reduce it or just like shut it down when you're working. I don't know.
Let's see. I'll resize this.
It's what I do. It's like I only turn it on when I want to show something. Yeah.
There you go.
Down a bit. Bit more. I'm telling you what I can see. Stop. Up
There you go.
a little bit. I get a bit more. Done.
Okay. There we go.
There you go. He says perfect.
Nice. Yeah.
Usually I would work on the dwarf story during the stream, but right now I need to finish a few things. Priorities. I already have 5 pages done already on the dwarf story, and 2 pages left to do for the preview, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think the preview was 7 pages.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm talking the full story. The full story's, but for the first book of Inkslayer is going to be like 23, I think you said.
Something like that. I'll have to just look at the
20
script
something.
again.
Technically, they're big 60 plus page book split in 3.
Yeah.
And you get the equivalent of a very nice floppy within a book of different IPs, which is going to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And it took 2 years in the making.
Yep. 20 pages on Yogar's Tale.
On the first one?
Yep.
Okay. I'm probably going to keep going to have at least half of it done before we even launch the book. If we can, maybe even more. But yeah, they was try and have at least half each of the stories done before we even launched. I already have the first pages of Demona done, and they got showed off in the Rocket #1. Okay. Very nice, Sloppy. That's not true. That's not true. You kind of have a kid with her. Stop lying. She's your first. We all know it. The one before that, jackass. We don't all marry the first girl to show us boobs. I know that.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, Brian? How's it going, buddy? Let us know if you want to jump on. Sup, Chris? I don't know. I don't see Chris in the chat.
Okay.
Is Chris in the chat? Oh, if you're there, Chris, what's up? Can't see you, though. So the reason why it's important to grow on different platforms, because it's just been weird on YouTube sometimes. Like the other day, I got removed from Tug's mods by Facebook because I've been a mod in Tug's channel for years. Sent him a message. I'm like, unless you decided to remove me, he goes, dude, I wouldn't remove you. But you know, I know Facebook's been doing that because I've had people reach out to me. They lost their wrench, and I did not take them away. So gotcha, punk.
There was one time I was a mod on someone's chat. I forget whose, but I was on my phone, and you know how when you're scrolling through a chat on your phone, they'll sometimes pop up the little report menu or like little ban menu.
Yeah,
that happened. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to ban you. I'm bringing you back. It's like, why do they make it so easy to access that you can just accidentally ban someone?
Yeah. Because I got you, punk. I'm pretty sure you thought you saw Chris. Oh, and by the way, people in the chat, in case you didn't know, I'm still doing this. Let's get to over 1,000K and monetize, and I'm giving away a freaking X-Men Omnibus #1 by Jim Lee and Chris Claremont, worth over $200. I'm just saying, would be kind of cool getting promoting,
Mhm.
And I already have the book in my shelf. And don't forget to go check out the store where we have patches, shirt about our IP, 7 Legion, that.
Mhm.
Go check it out. And don't forget to sign up for the loyalty rewards where you collect Inkslayer tokens every time you buy something until you can have a discount. I think the backdrop's pretty full.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I'm thinking of starting to do now with every campaign and stuff like that is to, I do my interior digitally, but to have an original of every cover from now on. I'll give you $50 for it. I finally found the last issues of that I had missing for Alien Legion in my list. I'm like, okay, I got everything. But within one of those books, I found out that there's a floppy after all of this that I missed.
Ah.
And I'm like, motherfucker. I'm gonna try and find it.
Yeah.
So far, it was the most expensive one because it's rare. Like almost nobody knew about it. And if people don't know what Alien Legion is, it's one of my favorite goddamn comic books. One of the reasons why I like Seven Legion so much. Reminds me of it. It's technically the foreign legions in space.
Yeah.
That's the premise of freaking Alien Legion.
Let's see it. If I could describe the Seven Legions organization, best way I would be like if the United Nations was good.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the United Nations were the good guys, that's basically what the Seven Legions would be.
You see, the pitch has always been. They are the scum of the universe, footloggers and soldiers of fortune, priests, poets, killers, and quads, culled from the dregs of sentient races of 3 galaxies, and battle ardent into a fighting corps. They are the Alien Legion.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like this. Hold on. So let's see. We come in peace and shoot to kill. Like they have nice little freaking but somebody compared them to being the French Legion in space, the Foreign Legion in space. It's pretty sick. Like some of them are poets, criminals, and stuff like that, and the Nomad Squad, the Nomad team are like the Dreads. Like they're that guy's a poet. He has to fight. They put him in there with the criminals and the this and the that. That don't really fit with what's going on. Anyways, it's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
And it's created by Carl Potts, and the volume 1 was with the co-creators, and that there's a whole bunch of people that did their first work on it. It was part of Marvel Epic brand, but then Chuck Dixon. It was one of his first comic book gigs, and he's been writing it ever since Volume 2.
Nice.
With art by Larry Stroman.
Yeah.
And that's another one I'd like to get eventually to do a cover for Tales of the Madness. But I don't make enough money yet to do that type of shit.
Yeah, I think I finally figured out a way to explain the Seven Legions symbol.
Oh yeah?
I finally thought of it. So, in the origin of the Angels and the Seven Legions, they both sort of came about at the same time. There was a race that tried to make humanity extinct, driving humans into 7 different bunkers spread across 2 different worlds. So then the humans found a means to destroy these creatures, these were energy-based beings. They created these suits that absorbed the energy of the beings, and when they absorbed the energy from those beings, that caused a change in their DNA that made them the first angels. So the Seven Legion symbol, you know how it's got the 7 rays extending out from the one circle?
Mm-hmm.
Each one of those rays represents a different bunker, and they all became united against that, fight. Well, united from around the world to fight one cause, and then they set at the beginning, the Seven Legions were organized by a being known only as Proxy, who is no one knows what he is. Some people worship him as a god, others don't. But by the time this Seven Legion series starts, he's gone into seclusion, and you'll definitely learn more about him as the series goes on. He's another one of the mysteries of the series. Yeah, some see him as a god. I don't know. You'll find out eventually what he really is, if he is a god or if he's something else. Yeah, so that eighth ray that shows up on the symbol, that's actually representing him.
I'll show you something that there's a in the one of the loans. Was it Lone Song? One of the Philippe Druyet thing. There's a drawing where people are into like a shape of a logo, standing to fight, and it looks like the Seven Legion logo. Was it in? I'm not sure if it was in. Check. I don't remember if it's in the Rolling Stone or no, it's not. There you go. Let me see if my camera's gonna work now. Sharpener. Right?
It does a little bit, yeah.
And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, "Hey, Dave, check this out." He goes, "Dude, does he know about this shit?" I'm nope.
Yeah, definitely not enough to cause any issues, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, it's not like you don't even know that you did that much. It's
Yeah.
not like you read this shit.
Yeah. I know some people have compared it to the symbol for the chaos from Warhammer. But there's definitely enough difference on that one. But yeah, I can see where people would think that.
Did you listen to that song I sent you? I go, yeah, I even answered you on the Discord. Yeah, I liked it. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It was like when I was working on Bloodhunt. Like I always had a whole bunch of people asking me about fucking what is it called? White Wolf or something. There's something called Vampire the Masquerade. I'm like, I have no clue what the fuck. Like I know that it's a role playing game. I have no clue or anything about it. And everybody kept like saying, "Oh, it reminds me of this, reminds me of that, reminds me of this." I'm like, okay, yeah, the inspiration probably comes from the same place though. But it's also I found out that Underworld is highly inspired by it. I'm like, so anything that's very about vampires and having a clans of vampires living in the back shadows of human society, people will say that it's like there was that shit before there was Vampire the Masquerades.
Yeah.
the idea of having vampires running secret societies, then it's been there for a long time.
I mean, all the real world societies, they're run by a bunch of bloodsuckers and all that. So, I mean, why wouldn't it be that way in fiction?
I know, right? And I thought it was funny seeing a whole bunch of people losing their shit, by the way, because Elon Musk wants to charge for that.
Oh, yeah,
Wants to offer the blue check with the technically that's what it is. They're spinning it as in he wants everybody to pay for the blue check mark. That's not what's happening.
oh,
So if you pay blue, if you
Yeah,
subscribe to blue and you prove your ID, you can have a blue check mark.
your microphone sounds a little muffly right now.
Oop.
Is it better now?
Yep, there you go. Hey, Ace is here.
So, yeah. So people were complaining about the fact that he wants to charge $8 to have the blue check mark. That's not what's happening. What's happening? It's he wants to. If you pay to wear the blue, you can get your check mark. So technically, you have to prove your ID by paying. You know, type of thing.
Yeah.
So they're trying to spin it as if he's trying to charge everybody for the check mark. No, he's not. He didn't say that, famous people were going to lose their check mark from what I've seen.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to spin it like. You can't charge us like you're fucking millionaires, fucking cunt. You want everything for free and everybody has to pay, but you're the rich ones.
Yeah.
And that comes back to what my grandma always told me. You think rich people become rich because they gave their money away and spent stupidly? Most of them get shit for free.
Yep.
See, taxes?
They got lawyers to pay to take care of that for them.
Hell, peeps. And he goes, yes, he did.
Hey.
He said, yes, he did. He did say that everybody going to lose their check mark. Because, I mean, from what I've seen is we can get our check mark easier now by doing it. I didn't see anything about him taking it away to the, people that are famous, newspapers or whatever. But even there, still stands. Like you guys make millions on that shit. Why are you complaining?
Yeah.
We have to pay to people see our fucking posts usually on freaking Facebook and all other social media. Why would it be different now? Because you guys are not in control anymore to censor people.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to something I said said yesterday. Someone was like, "Elon's punishing the best part of this website, the journalists." And I was like, "That's like saying the janitor ruined the bathroom by scrubbing the toilets."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
Journalists are not the best part of that website. Shit posters and memers are the best part of that website.
Mm-hmm. And to me, I like it a lot because it's one of the ones where I actually get to see posts from artists and shit that I actually follow compared to others.
Yeah.
But now it's getting even better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's one of the first thing I noticed. And, when you pay blue, you also have less ads because I pay my blue. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. I'm a poor little French Canadian in Canada, Quebec, doing indie comics and having 4 kids, and I can pay my money, to have a cleaner, and people see more of my shit, I guess. But no, it's the first month I joined.
Okay.
To me, the fact that you can just edit was not worth it, but if you can get your blue check mark and prove your ID and shit like that, and have less ads and shit, and people see your stuff more, totally worth $8. I'm sorry. I jumped in as soon as I read this shit. I'm like, they're not active right now. I do have the edit button that's only available for the first 30 minutes of your post. When you post, they give you a delay also. that you can think about your posts.
Yeah.
But the best option is the fact that you can technically just see the people that you follow. But you know what I think is the funniest out of all of this shit?
What?
It's seeing them crying about what we've all been crying about them doing and how they're fucking pissed about it. And they're going so out of their way that they're doing illegal shit. Pretending to be other people, pretending to be Elon Musk. Like, they're doing all that stupid shit. They're saying, people will do this from the right, and they're doing it. Just a fucking white right flag or whatever it is, and then again, a gaslight.
Yeah.
Like, right now, when I open Facebook, everything's about how Elon Musk is being a fucking monster. And Henry Cavill. Somebody's saying, she gets turned down every time she asks about his private life. Hashtag pay attention. Like, fuck you, leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you fucking, minding his own business and getting in it, and fuck off. What's up, Scotsman?
Yo, good.
Hello. I was asleep in my chair.
Yeah, that happens.
I literally just was like, asleep. I woke up and I was like, oh. Because I already had the page open and I heard you talking and I was like, is that Sim? Like in my ears? Like what? So anyway, yes, he did say he was going to take away verification from anyone who doesn't pay.
Oh yeah, that I didn't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you had verification, I think it was you have like 30 days to set up and arrange for payment, and then after that, your check mark would go away if you didn't. But Twitter still will remain free to everyone if you don't want to pay for it. If you don't want a check mark, which I fully support. I'll pay the $8, no problem.
Yeah, I'm paying it right now, and I'm just waiting to get my my check mark.
And Mogwai brings up a good point. How about the people charging $15K to get verified? There's a whole scandal going on right now where there's people whistleblowing saying that in public, Twitter would deny your verification and then DM you and say, hey, we can make this happen for $15,000.
Yep.
Selling.
Yeah, there's even that with Indiegogo. Like, I've been getting messages from people that used to work for Indiegogo and trying to promote, saying, hey, we can make it work and I'll be always on top of every search and shit.
Filthy bastards.
It's like, would I be using this platform to crowdfund if I had the money to pay extra for you to...
Yeah, that's when they ask for 20% of how much you make.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Dirty bastards.
To me, it's like, you want to prove your point? Like, give me a spike sell and go, hey, I did this. Here's the proof. Trust me, if you can prove to people that you made them $10,000, they wouldn't mind giving you $1,000.
Yeah.
And I just want to confirm we are live on Twitter as well. I'm liking this.
You're multi-streaming right now?
Yeah, I used to do Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But my followership on Twitch went down from like being not as high as you, but I had more than 20-something people following me there. Now I have 3. I'm like, fuck you. I'm out.
Don't worry, he switched streaming on Twitch to streaming on Pornhub.
So I stopped Twitch and I decided to just do Twitter because it was now available. And with what he said, that build, stream, and eventually you can be able to monetize your streams and do stuff on Twitter. So I'm all in. So I paid my blue, and here we are.
Honestly, like these people that they're bitching about stuff that Elon Musk is doing with a company that he bought, he wildly overpaid for, should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
if you're gonna scrape up $44 billion from multiple sources, investors and banks, and your own personal, having to sell off assets in order to buy it, and then sink all that money in it, it's yours to fucking test shit now. Figure out how to make it profitable. Yep. And I fully support what he's doing. I mean, he knew already that a lot of the advertisers were gonna freak out and bounce. So looking at a way to monetize and make the company profitable, cut a bunch of dead weight, and make it something that can actually not just make him money, but like be profitable, like most businesses should be. I mean, I don't know, and I'm not some Elon Musk stan. I mean, I don't agree with him on probably 60% of the things that he says and does and stuff. He's not a right winger. People keep saying he's right wing. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's a classical liberal. He's center left at best.
Mm-hmm. My type.
Yeah, the lefties that I can tolerate. That's where he's at.
Center left.
Yeah. So
you keep arguing that I'm libertarian, but I'm not. I don't think so. But I do have values that are similar.
Well, see, the thing is, dude, libertarian is another way to say classical liberal. It's
That's not true, dude. There's some people that just believe in the idea of no law, no rules, and there's how can I say it?
It is true. The guy who created the Libertarian Party, his name was Murray Rothbard. He was a classical liberal. He stated himself that all we're doing is we're basically calling it a different thing. So it's classically liberal and not fucking, authoritarian left. Which, anyway, I don't want to transform this into a left-right debate, but like what Elon Musk is doing is good.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the post he made. I'm pissing off people from both sides. That's a good sign. Yep.
Yeah,
if you had full support from one side, no, not pissing off anybody on that. At that point, you wouldn't be doing what you're saying you're doing.
And there was someone yesterday complaining because there was like some lefty hashtag that was going around that they were trying to get going around, and they were like, as soon as they started typing it, the auto predict started doing all these right wing hashtags. It's like they're complaining about that. You go, yeah, the shoe doesn't feel too good on the other foot, does it? It's like that we've been dealing with that for a long time. I remember when we used to type in Comicsgate, it would come up as Comicsgate is hate or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only they are allowed to be bigots.
Yeah.
Well, and if we're really keeping score here, Donald Trump is not a right winger. Donald Trump never has been right wing. Donald Trump was a Democrat for literally all of ever until he ran for president.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now he's a,
Yeah, it was a problem for some conservatives. They used to say.
Yeah.
Well, except
I never said he was.
He fought with, Ed Koch, who was the mayor of D.C., like all through the 80s, like viciously. And, like he's just always been he's always been a troll, dude, always. Anyway. So how you boys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Feeling better today,
Yeah.
as it shows, I'm sure.
You like over there like handling your Lochnar? Someone always finds me. I always crack up at the
The what? The
at
boob one?
the Den short
Oh,
where he hooks up with the queen, and she starts saying all this stuff, and he goes, "Man, I knew I was good, but I didn't know I was that good." He literally just said like for 18 years he hadn't
nothing.
done shit, but yet somehow he knew he was good at sex.
You know, all those wet dreams couldn't have been wrong.
That's right. We're wet for a reason.
Fuck.
What?
I hate it when that happens, when you look so close. Even when you're zoomed in with pixels and it just doesn't close it there, you know? And you have to close in like very, see? And it still looks all close, but if I do it, there you go.
Well, maybe your
Because the
tolerance
pixels-
is set too high.
It's because there's some light pixels here because of the. So I have to go around, make sure everything's nice and dark. That's when I know that I'm maybe going a bit too much in details.
Damn cat knocking stuff off my desk.
I was gonna say, are you okay?
Yep.
It's like, you better pay attention to this pussy.
I mean, I can't help it that I can't notice him. He's completely like jet black.
Yeah, Jack Black just became a. Did you see that video? Like, he's one of the biggest TikTokers now.
Never heard of him.
He's one of the biggest dick talkers? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Pretty much. Totally a cum guzzler.
Dick Docker.
Being popular on TikTok.
He's a stream crosser.
Yeah. Being popular on TikTok, you kind of got to be a dick docker too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or just do those videos where it's just like your face in the corner and like someone else's video.
Yeah,
But just doing
video.
stupid shit. Like that's pretty much what he's doing. Disguising himself as Hulk, and dude, he's humping the floor like it's jumping everywhere. Like it's. It's weird. It's like seeing all grown-ups acting like kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some, AirPods and see what happens.
Stage 4 cancer. Who knew?
Turns out I
Instant
got
death.
heavy metal poisoning. Wow.
Lithium is not good for the body, kids.
I want to get rid of some people. I want to really reduce the population. Just make them those TikToks.
That's the
Dance along your car. Killed a few people.
that's the New World Order's ace in the hole. Just human stupidity.
Yeah, start these dangerous TikTok challenges.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turns out doing sit-ups in the middle of the highway isn't a good idea.
It's the lock yourself in the car with the engine running in the garage all night challenge.
Yeah, and it's like the amount of people just trying to, look, I'm busting a move and they're not doing shit. Other than moving their heads, kind of like, seriously? Like, I don't know, I've seen a few things, my kids got into it and they're all getting off of it, kind of weird. They're all realizing how fucking stupid it is. Well, add to that good parenting. You see them watching that shit, you're like, where's that fucking idiot? Make them think twice. Like, who's that? Passion for drawing? Ah, god damn it. Why does he sound like a chick? Did you see that video? Like I started on he shared it on YouTube where he's showing himself drawing a card, but he has that video commenter, so that you write stuff or it kind of explains shit in a robotic voice, like if it was Siri or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the hell is that? Is that a napping freaking TikTok or something? But you can sound like an anime girl. But then you should probably hide your big manly old man fingers.
Wait a minute. This anime girl has hairy knuckles.
I know, right?
Must be one of those European anime girls.
She must be German.
It's like, you know, it sounds young, but I can see wrinkles around the.
She must be into poop porn.
Yeah, but he's doing good there. Let's see.
Okay.
Looks like we changed that playlist.
Thank God.
You say that, and the one playing is the one you used to complain about.
I never complain about any music.
Okay.
What the fuck you talking about?
I probably imagined it.
This was the music that JP was listening to in Grandma's Boy whenever they came in to talk to him about changing the levels. Audio's turd nugget. Remember that from Grandma's Boy?
Nope.
What? You don't remember Grandma's Boy?
Nope.
Seriously?
Yep.
Ugh.
What's Grandma's Boy?
What? Now you're being dumb. You're pretending.
I don't think I ever watched that either.
Wow. I gotta go.
Didn't realize it was one of these places.
Yeah, we don't serve your kind here. Not from around here, are you, boy? For real? You've never seen Grandma's Boy?
I don't think I did.
No.
You know what you just did, right?
What?
You just ensured we're watching that tonight.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
Where can we get that movie?
Motherfucker. Where you get all of your movies.
Pirate Bay.
The interwebs.
Ahoy? Oh, maybe I did. I'm not sure.
All right, so do you know what the premise of the movie is?
A 35-year-old video game tester has to move in with his grandma and her 2 old lady roommates.
I was totally not reading that from the internet.
And I think, and the only reason why I might have seen this because I remember seeing a clip about it, like him playing video games with the old his probably grandma, I think.
Yeah.
Then you have the guy in Ben Sandler's movie that's always in a Ben Sandler movie. They're playing with a monkey, and I saw a picture of him like fucking a girl that looks like Judi Dench.
Well,
from the golden years. So maybe I've seen it, but you say that I don't know if I watched it. Maybe I saw it. Maybe I saw a clip.
It's one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 25.
Right next to So I Married an Axe Murderer.
It's in there, yeah.
And The Ice Pirate, it's around there.
Ice Pirates is probably close to the, yeah. It's in the Ice Pirates is in probably top 15. Not top 10, but top 15. Yeah. Like, I love Ice Pirates, don't get me wrong. And pretty much the top, for me in my head, my top 25 movies, a lot of them are occupying close to the same space. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the reasons, you know, one very underrated movie called The Black Hole. To me, it's up there with Star Wars. I love that movie. Ice Pirate's good. The Black Hole is fucking awesome. And thank you again, Scottson.
Anytime my boy Sim says, "Man, I really miss that. I had that toy. I don't have it anymore."
I've been looking for it for a long time. He goes, dude, I find there's some seller on Amazon that's having them, and I'm like, motherfucker, zoink.
Yeah, like the second you said that you missed him, I'm like, I'm gonna go look at Amazon real quick. I'm like,
yeah, but there's one hell of a difference, like finding a decent price on your side and my end. God damn it! Like to him, it said $34. And on .ca for me, with the import and everything, came up to $62, but $58.99 plus import, $3.
listen, Justin Turdrow's got to keep his hair gel, you know what I mean, on point. You know what I'm saying?
There's one bad side about
cut.
About him fucking up our Canadian money is right now I get more in return when I switch US money to Canadian. It's a bad thing for me because when I buy shit, it's like it costs more. But right now, it's kind of like everybody that owes me money in the U.S. send me money. It's the time, dude. Like I'm not kidding. Like $2,000 would turn into $2,700 right now. Instead of making like an extra $400, I'm making an extra $7. You know. I'm about to send a message to Aaron. I think it's the best time for you to send me the other payment right now.
Pale Rider says, "Oh my God, we caught up to Chris today, and he was slathered in barbecue sauce selling his body to hillbillies."
Well, that's not the same story I heard. The story I heard is that now he's broke. He has to sell his house because he bought 2 more guns, 2 NT's guns in the cell. I'm joking, but yeah, he did buy 2 guns, and he says he's broke now because I remember why I didn't go there. Like, how much did it cost? Because now I remember why I stopped going to those places. I'm like, how much did it cost for you to learn that? Because I'm broke. Fuck. If you don't know, like Chris does collect antique World War One. I think that he likes a lot, the most I think, and World War II weapons. Or there's no Revolution. No, anyways, and if you fucking antique guns.
Good for him.
Yeah, we all know where to meet up if there's a zombie, if there's an invasion or a zombie apocalypse. We all go to his fucking house. He has a gun for everybody.
I mean, I have a gun for everybody.
Hmm?
Am I in a World War II antique?
He goes, if you can, anything they pay you now, save it for a few years. I don't know. I throughout the years, I've seen the U.S. and Canadian money always keeping in the same type of like pay. So if there's one that goes down, it balances out eventually. I get your point.
Oh, Mogwai lost his guns. Was that when you capsized your boat, bud? And if they all fell into that lake? I remember you telling me about that. Sad times, brother.
You lost your gun in a desert somewhere in a non-recorded location.
No, it was a tragic
forgot.
boating accident.
That is a good one. Yeah, that's it. The one he lost on the boat accident.
Yeah, Vietnamese girls.
Vietnamese.
And I'm sorry you lost that tank with that boat at the same time. It was a nice tank. Because I went fishing with my boss boat capsized. Okay, hold this a minute. I have to go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
You all right?
All right, quick, Beacon. What are the ways we can get the stream demonetized?
I know some slurs.
Just kidding. It's like, why is the stream offline?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Very quiet person.
Take back everything I said about this music. It is fucking trash.
Kind of reminds me of the music from an old X-Men Sega Genesis game. I think it's like X-Men 2 Attack of the Clones, which, you know, it was before the Star Wars movie, so Star Wars ripped it off.
X-Men 2 electrocuted you?
Yep.
Easy, Kanye.
My wife says Kathy Griffin got suspended on Twitter. I thought that was Andy Dick.
No, it's Kathy Griffin. She
they both look so much.
changed her handle to Elon Musk and started saying a bunch of shit.
Oh, they look so much alike that I can't even tell. You know, her and Andy Dick.
Yeah. Andy's dick. And then Elon tweeted out, anyone who, impersonates someone else that doesn't include clearly stating that this is parody will have their account permanently fucking disabled.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't think that's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, I think that was already a rule. I know I got, like, when there was early on in Comicsgate, there was someone who had my real name and was posting it all over Twitter, made their account name my name, and I was able to get them suspended for breaking that rule. So, yeah, they kept doing that so much that I just eventually said, "Yep, this is my real name, Brady Nup. That's my real name." Now what you got?
Yeah.
They went quiet for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I had somebody using my kid's name.
Oh. Oh, those classy, classy far left.
No, I think you're right. I think I'm gonna get that movie. Try and watch it.
Say again?
I think I'm gonna try and get that movie and watch it tonight, probably.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just saw somebody posting it on Facebook. So, are we not paying taxes this year? Asking for a friend. You okay?
Cat again. He's moody today.
Dude, that explosion's looking sweet.
Oh, thank you.
So people in the chat are having a rare occasion where we're all working on the same book. Not the same story, but the same book.
Yeah.
At the same time. Scotsman working on Planet 69. Beacon, that's Murdered All. And me, it's the epilogue of Planet 69. And if you missed out on the update, go check it out. Going to be delayed a little bit, not that much. Lapel Gargoyle. Gonna have to grab that freaking game soon, Dark Tide. Did you grab it already, Karen? Gargoyle? It comes out till the end of the month. Nope, we were delayed. Colors are a little bit behind, so is the lettering. And the update, like I said, we're going to have everything done by December instead of November. By the end of November. I'm going to print in July since the printer won't be available in December. No, we're technically delayed them about 2 months. but also added more pages. So. I doubled Blood Brother Part 2. And I just remembered I need to go put the update on the Kickstarter too. Well, technically, instead of having a 96-page book, now you're gonna get a 180-page book. And from now on, the project will be a little bit smaller. Speed. It's already 9:30.
Even
Boy,
with
they've been
daylight,
streaming for 2 hours.
yeah. Even with daylight savings time, jeez.
Just shared the link to the update in the chat. liking that one in the middle. Again, the pleasure of working digital.
Mhm.
So it's 9:30. I think we're gonna cut the stream there, even though Scotsman's not back yet. Scott Beacon's gonna have to go to bed soon.
Oh yeah,
You have to go eat.
I'm already feeling it.
So I'll start by saying thank you everybody for joining us tonight. See you all next weekend. Don't forget to go check out the InkSlayerEntertainment.com store, where you can find some merch and some books by me and Beacon,
Mhm.
and maybe some more soon.
Yep.
And don't forget to go sign up for the mailing list for the Second Chance campaign for Tales from the Adverse 2, which was supposed to launch this month because we're supposed to go to print this month, but we're probably gonna launch it a bit later. But go sign up because there's a lot of cool stuff to have.
Mhm.
Have a good night, everyone.
Later.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my